Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is one video I decided to record for the people who want to start going to the gym, but the first steps are always most important, so you don't know from what to start. The first advice is to bring some gym guy, gym lady, whatever, like some gym person, which one you can go together, especially the now one person is like on a deficit calories, so he's always hungry. He's gonna defend you, so it's like your shield. Yeah, for example, have my camera guy. Also, when you start going to the gym, you can see the mirror. So it's nice, to not be scared. The front, double biceps, some nice picture. You're supposed to be enough hydrated. I want to be enough hydrated with some pre-workout. You just choose the pre-workout, which one looks like a little bit more aggressive. Come on. Yeah, I never did understand the pre-workouts, which one are really sweet, because it depends from your flavor, from taste, but I always like to drink pre-workouts, which one are sour ones. So you drink and you just wake up and you're ready to lift some weights. This one we call like a gamble machine, because here you can get the bonus rounds. It's the same like in a gamble, but we're not promoting, just bodybuilding gambling. So you're buying one snack, sometimes it can give you second one snack for free. Just like a bonus round, or give you a refund, or like a cash back. But I don't know what is happening. Last few days we didn't catch anything. It's the same like in gambling, roller coasters. You can get something, win, not true. So we'll see. By the way, cheers. Ting ting, opa. I hope you're drinking something as well. But I want to get some carbs because I'm nowadays bulking. So what do we have? He's just eating all my money. But yeah, when you're bulking, it's really important to pay attention on carbs. And here's like a really nice one, popular brand, like a jelly. I don't know how to code it properly. But it's like it takes like 30 grams of the carbs. So if you want to get like a nice pump at training and to have enough energy, it's the same how to eat like a few bananas before the training. So you're getting your fast carbs. All right, we're gonna fly for the gym. The first thing, what are you supposed to really pay attention when you start going to the gym on a warm-up? So because your muscles are not ready, so you're supposed to get some blood pressure to your muscles. So take not like a big weights. And for example, today I'm doing like a shoulders. So, just take some weights and squeeze the muscles. Without the rushing, without it, with nice technique, just make the exercise. Also, you're supposed to find out for yourself, nice like, uniform, gym sport pit, not sport pit, but like a uniform for the trainings, like a pump covers. So you're gonna feel really comfortable for the trainings. Yeah, because it also depends how you looks like, but you're supposed to feel comfortable. So because the more comfortable you're feeling in the gym, so your self-confidence goes higher. Well, I wanna show you that dude. He's always complaining I'm spending too much time in the gym, but he had an option, to appear to the gym a little bit earlier, or to speak with his, friend, colleague, the Mr. Belarus. I have no idea how to call him properly, but I can just say, okay, let's go speak about everything, about all illegal topics in Europe. I'm not mentioning that N-word is his favorite N-word. That's watching his technique, how he's squeezing the muscles, how he's doing that back workout. He's imagining it's like some kind of the cake, and he's trying to achieve that cake.
I'm gonna say that word.
The next thing what I want to mention to feel like yourself more comfortable, it's about the music. So you'll find out some nice comfortable headphones, so you're not gonna hear any kind of the noise on the background when people are screaming. I forget actually to take my dumbbells for lifting the weights. Yeah, you're not gonna hear that background noise where people are screaming lightweight. Yeah, buddy. So you put some nice music, your favorite music, what it motivates you to lift some heavy weights. You're listening to the music, And enough. Instead of rushing, just squeezing the muscles. The next one, what I want to mention, quite often people are going to the gym and they see how the people are lifting a really heavy weights. Never do ego lifting because we're trying to build the muscles. So here's really important to squeeze the muscles to make more reps. Never stop yourself because you saw somewhere in that video you're supposed to make 8-10 reps. You can be stronger. Why you're supposed to make a reps till the failure. So that's why take a weight, which one you're feeling comfortable, pay attention on the technique and squeeze the muscles to get that powerful pump feeling. And it for me that is not big weights. It's nothing special. Yeah, we're not doing ego lifting, we're trying to grow the muscles.
I gotta switch in my head. I go from living to dead. You got me seeing all red. Now I'm becoming a threat. I fucking heard what you said. I'll make you have some regrets. And no, I never forget. So now you have a few deaths. That shit, it needs to be paid with blood or some sort of pain. You caused a permanent stain, which has determined your fate. I've never seen so clear. I feel the end and it's near. The day of reckoning's here. The sound of death and in fear.
And one more. I hope you're recording. So the next thing what I really want to mention, towel. Because probably you're gonna go to the gym after the work, there're gonna be millions of the people and the gym gonna be a really small one. So use the towel, put some bottle of the water. It's gonna helps you to reserve the spot so people gonna understand you doing some workouts. Also, it's hygienic stuff. So you're gonna avoid skin damages, everyone is sweating, you're gonna feel more comfortable. So use always the towel. Oh. Yeah.
My energy is next level, so damn you better be careful. I got an angel and devil, he's standing straight in the temple. I'm ready to be a rebel, I've got a lot of potential hidden inside of this vessel. That shit is so exponential. I need a first class ticket to the top, no limit. I don't play no gimmicks, I'ma take you to the clinic. If you want a taste, come at me and you will be replaced. They won't find a trace of you anywhere or any place.
Alright, let's go. Also, quite often I saw the people are going to the gym, they see the mirror and they want a little bit flex the muscles, or just looking at the mirror and they're doing like this and straight away going somewhere. Don't be afraid. Just you see the, of course we're gonna fix the haircut. You see the mirror, make some double biceps, you flex with the muscles, especially when you have a pump. You want to see your progress. That one is gonna motivate you to keep going to your dreams, to your physique, and never be scared to do that. I need to take a little bit of breath. The booking goes really heavy. But yeah, because nobody cares about the gym. If you're always gonna care about people around you, what they're thinking, what you're doing at the gym, in the gym, you're never gonna be happy. It's only your life. Yes. And if you're gonna do what you like, you're gonna enjoy that. Even it's gonna be really hard for you because you're doing that what you like. So don't be afraid. If you wish, we're only living once. Lock in and just grind. Also, when you start going to the gym, you quite often watching sport influencers, the bodybuilders videos, so you're trying to find out for your exercise. My opinion, for the first few months, you're supposed to prepare your body for the gym. And you need to avoid the injuries. And mostly in the new generation gyms, there's the pictures on each machine how to make the exercise. So it's gonna help you, to avoid the injuries and to find out nice workout for yourself for your gym. Make like a full body, so every training, just one exercise, one muscle group. And you're gonna find out which one machines like you like more, what is more comfortable for you. Never do exercise, for example, you sit on a chair in a machine and you feel something is discomfort. So you need to set up for yourself because if it hurts, it's not always good. Just always keep it in your mind. So you need to find, it's the same like when you're driving with the car, you need to set up that chair for your comfort as well. Because we're trying to build nice physique and avoid injuries. So the first few months, you can just try all the workouts, all the machines, especially where is that pictures, which one shows you how to make the exercise. Because in a professional bodybuilders, which one you already see on the YouTube, they're making more detailization because they already have a nice physique and they're trying just adjust something what is not good enough by the proportions. You need to build because you're on the beginner level. All right, here we go again. I also want to mention to the people, it's really important to have like a discipline because, from the beginning when you start going to the gym, you're gonna have like a people around you. You're gonna be motivated. Probably for first few minutes, first few months, is the best for the person. That's why in the beginning it's really important to be locked in and build the discipline because 100% sure the discipline gonna disappear. So even for me, have this kind of the days where okay, I'm not gonna be rude. You just don't want to go to the gym, but you're still doing that because it's already your lifestyle. You just doing that because you wanna go to the gym. You wanna achieve your goals, your dreams. And it's also nice feeling when you don't want to go to the gym, but you still go to the gym, and you becoming proud of yourself. And also, you need to understand the gym is good, but the most important, it's a diet, because 90% of your success is the way you're eating. What is your diet? Is that healthy lifestyle or no? Because people who paying a little bit less attention on the trainings, but more on the healthy lifestyle and the diets, they're always gonna achieve way better results than people just really try harding in the gym. So you're always supposed to keep in your mind, the gym is, I think it's only 10% of your success. The mostly, it's like how you eat, how much stress you have in your life, and your sleeping schedule. You're supposed to sleep 7-8 hours. Not like 3-4 hours, drink energy drinks, woohoo! No. You're supposed to have this discipline for the sleeping, eating food, and trainings, and be enough water, hydrated, And afterwards, you're gonna get your results, and it's also long distance road. What is this? It's like a kindergarten level. Okay. That's what you say. Oh, there we go.
I love the chase and the hunt. I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry.
The last thing what I want to mention, don't forget to follow, subscribe. That is the most important thing to get more tips and advice. But when you're going to the gym, you can compare that to the a business, because it's like a long distance road, and you can start to go to the gym, and you can maybe sometimes not see the results because it sometimes takes the long I don't know, like long distance runs, like many months, many years to do. It also depends from your targets goals. And sometimes people, when they're losing the weight, they quite often get too addicted to measure their weights. They see, I'm eating healthy lifestyle, I'm doing the cardio, going to the gym, and they're gaining the weight. Because in the first half a year, you can build the biggest one progress in the gym, and you can build the muscles. So you're supposed to understand, the muscles are way more heavy, so you can lose the water, lose the fats, and gain the muscles. So always watch on a mirror the way you looks like. Even if you don't see the progress on the weights, you just see, okay, my arms become bigger, I become a little bit leaner, the bigger triceps, even it's on the pump, it's still you, it's your results. You can measure, measure. For example, I want to ask the camera guy, what actually helps you to understand, dude, you're making some kind of the progress?
I do my weights once a week, and once every 10 days I measure every single part of my body, so the waist, the hips, my shoulders, my chest, my back, and I can see what I lose centimeters, what I lose more, what I lose less, and simply by the outfits. If I feel like my outfit is no longer as comfortable as it used to be, if it becomes more baggy, then I just go and change it. So that's the main reasons. I see that the outfits are getting smaller, like no, they're actually getting bigger, I'm getting smaller, and only because of that. And sometimes the weight can be standing for like a week or even two. It took me like 2 weeks to get from 80.5 to like 79.
Yeah,
losing 500 grams took me more than like a week and a half, and I maintain like 1,700 calories every day. So
I think one day we're supposed to make like a video about your diet, how you did lose the weight, because you made a really good one progress. Because I mostly was almost in the same weight all my life. So for me, it was like always losing some few kilos. What you did made, it's like a really impressive. So I'm really proud of you. And I hope you're not gonna, stop yourself and gonna achieve way better results. Also, what I want to mention, sometimes you can look on the bureaus and you understand on which one part of the body you're supposed to pay more attention. For example, I have a good one, chest, shoulders, but my arms are not really good one enough. That's why quite often at the end of the training, I just adding like one exercise for the biceps, to get the pump, to squeeze the muscles. So, so you're finding your, weak spots, and you're paying a little bit more attention. So you're supposed to compare yourself to the art. So that's why, follow, subscribe, and I hope we're gonna upload more and more videos every week. Maybe I think in the future it's gonna be every few days. It depends how much I gotta have like a free time. All right.